The first thing here, critical understanding, that may just go and if you adopt this into your life, will have a huge impact on all areas of your life, is this one. Achievement is very much a science. In fact, one of my favorite quotes is this one. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. That's a quote by Oscar Wilde, one of my favorite quotes. Because really, achievement nowadays is very much a science. Because you see, a few decades ago, very much before the personal growth has become very mainstream, before this, videos like this, before books like this have become so widespread, before all of that, before all of the research, very much if you wanted to achieve something, it was very much like a guessing game. There wasn't 85 different websites you can go to get tips and read on research and read on all the white papers, read on the latest research in your industry, read books about it, read courses about it. Study success, get people together, conducted so many studies that you can read through. That didn't exist before. Now it does. In fact, if you look at years and years, decades of decades, we humanity now have decades and decades of studies into the areas of human psychology, how the mind works, nervous system works. We have areas of neuroscience, into the areas of human behavior, which is a subcategory of other topics such as sociology. All of that research combined gives us, humanity, a far deeper understanding of what creates success. In fact, there's so many books about it, so much content about it, that you no longer have to guess your way to success. You find people and you model them. You find research and you use it in your favor. Achievement is very much moving more and more into a science. Meaning if you have a goal, there's steps that you can take. For example, if you saw 25,000 people all do step 1, 2, 3, and 4, all do A, B, C, and D, and they all achieve this result, it's a pretty good chance that if you too do A, B, C, and D, you'll get either that result or something very similar to that. You'll get to a certain achievement by following the steps that work, that have proven to work. Hence the first step, if we want to learn faster, if we want to achieve more, is not to follow the age-old yet often ineffective guidance of, hey, if I want it done right, I have to figure it out myself, and caving your own path through the forest, but rather, who do you know around you? How can you go and study success? I've been very privileged to, since dropping out of high school, choosing to drop out of high school at age 13, 14, to go and study success and use that as my education. Going and studying success, going and studying these fields of research into what creates results, what makes people think differently, what makes people interact differently, act differently. I've been able to go and study the world's highest achievers, hence the insights that created this book and this masterclass in the first place. So the first key here is, if you want to achieve anything faster, if you want to learn anything faster, train any skill faster, achieve anything faster in your health, in your relationships, in your influence, in your business, in your career, in your finances, in your spirituality, who are people around you? What is the research around you that you can pull on to be able to use that past experience? Because the next insight here is, we are an accumulative species. A scientist doesn't go into a new field and get rid of all the existing research in that field and start from scratch. They don't do that. That would be stupid. In the same way, let's say a cook doesn't go and take all the existing recipes, or someone who's preparing food doesn't take all the existing recipes, throw them out and start from scratch. No, they build on the existing foundation that's in that industry. Too many people nowadays, and I used to be one of those people, go and attempt to figure it out on their own, and that's what creates a lot of failure. It creates a lot of unpredictability, where they're like, I want to succeed, but I'm not certain I'm going to. I'm just not sure about the results. I can't predict my future. I can't create my future. I don't feel in control of my future, because they're very much guessing. When you're using other people's work as a foundation, when you're going and researching people who've already achieved what you want and using their guidance, researching in these fields as to what really creates success in people's lives, building on that research, now you have a far greater level of confidence and certainty that you can learn anything faster, train your skills and become great at what you do, and succeed beyond most people's level in society. If you want to go and achieve something, find people who've already been there, and knowing that if anyone else who has ever achieved what you want to achieve, you can too. I don't say that just to inspire you or to motivate you or to make you feel good, but seriously, if people have achieved the things that you want to achieve, you can achieve it too. You just have to deconstruct, what did they do? Why did they do it? And if you do those same steps with the same nuances, the same understandings, you too will be able to get to something at least similar or achieve the same thing that they've achieved in their life.